lot of people trying to get closer to God. It's the New Year's, it's their New Year's revolution, New Year approaching. That's a lot of people goals. They trying to, you know, their goal is to get closer to God. But you got to understand that, you know, a lot of people out here say this, they not taking the proper steps to get that closer relationship to God or to get closer to God. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person trying to get closer to God, you got to change your everyday routine. Like, you can't keep doing the same thing expecting a different result. Just like with any type of goal, anything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't wake up and pray, wake up and pray. You don't pray when you go to sleep. Pray before you go to sleep, or just pray more. You know, get you some daily devotionals. You know, read the Bible more. You know what I'm saying? Start going to church. You know, find a good church home and start to, you know, develop relationships with godly people. You know, it's just like, if you're a person that that's just searching for God, then, you know, Jesus is the way. Try Jesus, you know. But if you're just a person trying to get, you know, build your relationship, you got to start, you know, you got to start reading. You got to plug back in. You got to plug in the correct way. You got to stop listening to certain music. You might want to start listening to more worship music. You want to start, or just change your music, period. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't even be listening to secular music on the real. Start watching certain things on TV. Just cut everything off, really. Kind of do some type of fast, or just, you know, something, you know, fast. Whatever you got to do, you know, if you really value your relationship with Christ that much, you're going to have to do what you got to do to get back to him. You know, he said, draw near to me and I draw near to you. You know, he said, I'm at the door. You know, I'm knocking at the door. Whoever hear my voice, I come in and sup with him. You know, you got to get close to him. You got to take that step. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you don't have to, God don't have to get your attention in some traumatic way or some near-death experience. Hopefully, you don't have to go through that to get that closer relationship. Hopefully, you don't got to be shocked in that type of way and traumatized in that type of way for God to get your attention. You don't want to have to go through that. You know, but if that's in God's plan, that's in God's plan. But you want to be able to, you know, get around, change change the people you're around. You know, you might have to get some more godly friends. You know, get in the community of believers. You know, some people that's like-minded. You know what I'm saying? That's got the same type of goals you got. So that way you can stay on track and you don't fall off. It's easy to fall off with so many distractions out here. But if you're just that person, you got to take them steps. You got to change some things. Don't just keep thinking you're going to wake up every day and keep doing the same thing, but you want to get closer to God. Nah, that's not how it works. That's just not how it works. You got to take the steps. You got to start reading more. You got to start praying more. And your heart got to be in the right place. You know what I'm saying? In these things. Like, if you genuinely, it's just you and God, you want to genuinely want to grow. You want to genuinely, you got to make sure you in the right, why you want to get closer to God for real? Is it another type of goal you think you want to get close to God for what? Like, that's another thing too. Is it for selfish gain? Like, what are you really trying to get closer to God for? That's something that you could pray about too. But change, do something different. Start doing different things. If that's what it's going to take for you to get closer. You know what I'm saying? Let's get closer together. Let's do it.